Yo, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Hello, hello. Hello, what's going on, everybody? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me well? Everybody, everything good? All right, I'm gonna give you a couple seconds, allow everything to just flow in. People to walk, get into the chat. Me bring on the screen. How y'all doing today, man? How's everybody doing? Hope y'all had a good week. I had a pretty good week. Birthday was Monday. Turned 27. Also, I popped 2 tires this week. I popped 2 tires. Popped the tire. It was raining really bad on Monday. I couldn't see. And me and Amber, me and my fiance were out downtown at the park, and then hit a dang pothole and tire popped. So that happened. And then yesterday, on my way home, I started hearing doo, 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 on the back left side of my car, and I'm like, bro, what the hell is that? And I've heard this sound before, and last time I heard that sound, my tire literally exploded on the highway. So pulled over, went to see what exactly it was. Ended up seeing a nail. It was actually it was a screw. It was a screw in my tire, bulging out. And literally I'm like, bro, what the frick? So my brother called him, mechanic. He was like, all right, well, just bring it to the shop in the morning. I'll swap it out, I'll plug it. So I put on a spare tire, got it already, pull up to the shop this morning. Come to find out there's another nail as well in the same tire, but on the side. And usually if they have a nail on the side, if they try to plug it, it's going to cause a leakage and everything. So tire was destroyed. Ran through 2 tires in 1 week, man. 2 tires in 1 week. Insane. So that's been my week. Birthday was Monday. After the birthday, obviously I'm popping tires, so let's take a look at this league, man. Let's see. Can y'all hear me well? Can y'all hear me pretty good? All right, so I see the music isn't overbearing. I wonder, is the game volume just as equal as my voice? I don't want it to sound too loud when I'm streaming. That should be good. All right, let's check out some of the season stats, bro. This season was crazy. So this is the Super Bowl. We got the San Francisco 49ers facing off against the Jacksonville Jaguars. If you look at the stats, man, we had a couple of records broken this season. Look at that. We got Peyton Manning with 5,980 yards. He was 20 yards away from 6,000. Last year he had 5,854. Matt Hasselbeck got the MVP over Peyton Manning because he had 5,592 passing yards, 5 more touchdowns, and also threw 3 less interceptions than Peyton Manning. So Madden gave him the MVP. Javon Kears was defensive player of the year. He had 21.5 sacks, getting really close to that sack record. We look at the rushing yards. Marshall Faulk, Eddie George, and Barry Sanders were the rushing leaders on the year. Eddie George was very efficient. 291 attempts for 1,800 yards. Had 17 touchdowns. Keyshawn Johnson broke the receiving record. 2,036. Crazy. 1 second. Let me make sure everything's good on my end. Okay, yep. That's working well. Okay. All right, so yeah, Keyshawn Johnson broke the receiving yards record, had 2,036, 146 receptions, and 27 touchdowns. That was the triple crown for wide receiver Keyshawn Johnson, who was traded away from the Jacksonville Jaguars in 1998 when they acquired wide receiver Jerry Rice in the year that they won the first Super Bowl. This time, Jerry Rice is back on his home team with the San Francisco 49ers. Brian Urlacher leads the league in tackles, or in solo tackles at least, as 174. Kim Herring, 7 interceptions with 10 deflections. Take a look at the teams. Alrighty, so when we take a look at the San Francisco 49ers, we got Peyton Manning at the quarterback. Jerome Bettis is the leading rusher, or leading running back for this offense. Jerry Rice, 37-year-old wide receiver, coming in his 17th season, or should I say 15th season as a veteran. Tory Holt, young wide receiver. I believe this is his 3rd year. Nope, 1st year. Second year, I should say. Let's see, look at his stats and contracts. Yep, this is his 2nd year. 1st year, he put up 127 receptions, 1,654. Thanks to Peyton Manning, he had 123 receptions, so 4 less, and also put up 300 more yards. Insane when you look at the efficiency from this wide receiver. Also had 5 more touchdowns with 22 on the year. That's Tory Holt. Offensive line featuring John Fina, Will Shields, Jason Lehman, James Dexter, and Orlando Pace. On the defensive end, we got Aaron Glenn, Jason Taylor, Gary Walker, Bryant Young, Ernest Jones, Champ Bailey, Junior Seau, Justin Flo, Julian Peterson, Devin Bush Sr. Got his son's photo. They got Aaron Glenn and Tory Holt returning kicks. And that is your San Francisco 49ers team. Take a look at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville Jaguars have a offense featuring Steve McNair at the quarterback. That's Air McNair, also known as Country Baby. Who's been watching a couple of his football lives, and I saw that they called him Country Baby. Got Barry Sanders at running back. Ricky Williams is leading behind or following behind Barry Sanders, the veteran who is coming across 30 years old and at the end of his career. Randy Moss is the wide receiver 1. Isaac Bruce, wide receiver 2. We got Dante Hall, rookie returner, is electric when he touches that ball on the kick return field, and even a slant across the field can go 80 yards for a touchdown with Dante Hall, based off how speedy he is. Jonas Jurevicius, the wide receiver 3. Mitchell Robinson, wide receiver 5 or 4. Yeah, he's actually 5 on the depth chart. Sorry, that's on me. Jonathan Ogden is the lineman that's anchoring this offense, trying to prevent Jason Taylor from going crazy. As you remember, he did against Cordell Stewart in the NFC Championship. Damian Woody, Jeff Hardings is at center. John Michaels is at right guard. John Reynolds at right tackle. Itula Millie is the tight end for the Jacksonville Jaguars. When we're looking at the defense is something crazy. Look at this stout defensive line. I'll tell you what, this defensive line is going to cause a havoc for Orlando Pace and his co-offensive linemen. You got Hugh Douglas, Warren Sapp, Booger McFarland, Sean Ellis. You got Aeneas Williams and Rondé Barber covering against Jerry Rice and Tory Holt. Jeremiah Woods at free safety. John Mobley at will linebacker. Teddy Bruschi is covering on the middle of the field. That's the Mike linebacker. Jeremiah Trotter in the left side. That's Sam. And then we got Darren Sharper, one of the hardest hitting safeties in the league. It's anchoring the strong safety in. We take a look at their special teams. Special teams featuring Adam Vinatieri, who's kicking off. Got Dante Hall, Randy Moss at punt return and kick return. I'll tell you what, this kick return is going to be something crazy. All right. Get ready for the Super Bowl, chat. Big as the Super Bowl. I see a couple of you guys dropping emotes in the chat. Appreciate you. If you want to know the commands are right here. If you want to take a look at some ways to be active in a chat. In the meantime, I'm going to get the predictions posted. And we are going to show get ready to show the Super Bowl, the hype video for any given weekday. Super Bowl number 5, Super Bowl 5 hype video. Let's get ready for it.
Biggest what? Photo shoot. Yeah, flash. You are looking at a legend in the flesh. Fresh about the kitchen to the check. Blew a quarter key on the set. Biggest what? Hold up. Pose. BB's in the chain looking wet. Deposit I ain't hit the count yet. Shit ain't verified like my check. Hold up. Pose. Yeah. Pose. Yeah. Pose. I am some photo shoot. Pose. Biggest what? Big as the Super Bowl. Photo shoot. Dope boy, I'm a Polaroid. Photos make me paranoid. Bitch up enough per camera phone. Go ahead, say it then. Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Who you bitches really rooting for? Biggest what?
Biggest in the backfield. Brady. Biggest left with the pick. Top down.
Pause.
Right now.
Pause.
74. The buzz. Beep. Right through the 4-man rush. And he runs it. Right up the middle. Feeling pressure. Dobbs gets it. Air McNair.
Biggest what?
I put in some work making that hype video. I thought that was pretty tough. All right, so the jerseys that the San Francisco 49ers are wearing, they're wearing their... No, they're going to wear the 1998 aways, the classic aways, while the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to wear their classic homes, the 2000s. Got to represent the 99 and 2000s. So these are the threads from both teams. If this is your first time in the chat, make sure you say what's up. I'm pushing predictions out right now. You could predict, make a bet on which team you guys think is going to win the Super Bowl. I'm going to put the poll up for, let's do 20 minutes. No, I'll do 15 minutes. We'll do 15 minutes for the Super Bowl. Predictions are up now. If you're watching on YouTube, type 1 if you think the Jacksonville Jaguars will win. If you think the San Francisco 49ers are going to win this matchup, type in 2. This is Super Bowl 5. I hope you guys are excited and ready for another lit matchup. We got Shannon Sharp rain emotes coming in from the Rams commissioner. We got the rain emotes from the Rams commissioner. Dolphins, we see you in the chat, Dolphins. Predictions are posted. If you want to bet on a team to win, go ahead. You can make a quick come up. In the meantime, let's get ready, man. Let's get ready. I'm excited. I hope y'all are excited. Super Bowl 5, chat. Welcome to Super Bowl 5. Any given weekday is presenting the 2000 championship featuring Peyton Manning and the San Francisco 49ers facing off against the Jacksonville Jaguars. A new millennium, a new era, and the same question that the league has been asking since 1996. Who runs any given weekday? Tonight we find out. Jacksonville Jaguars will be facing off against the San Francisco 49ers. McNair versus Manning. Tory Holt versus Randy Moss. Jerry Rice versus Isaac Bruce. Who's coming out on top in this matchup? We also got Jerome Bettis versus Barry Sanders. Stars all over the field. This is Jerry Rice's 15th season as a veteran. He's 37 years old. Let's see what this 49ers team could do as they reach their first Super Bowl. The Jacksonville Jaguars will be in their second Super Bowl, as you can see from the banners at the top of the screen. Both of which team you guys think are going to win. As always, this game is set to slow speed to the end of the game. Let's get ready for kickoff as Tory Holt and Aaron Glenn will be returning for the San Francisco 49ers. This one is hauled in by Tory Holt. Tory Holt at the 20-yard line. Breaks first tackle, but tackle down at the 28. We've seen some exciting seasons, but nothing like this young quarterback, Peyton Manning, in his third year threw 5,980 yards, 74 completions, also has 47 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. If he would have thrown about five more touchdowns, he probably would have got MVP, as they dumps it off shortly to Tory Holt. Tory Holt breaks the first tackle from the linebacker. Actually, that was a safety, Jeremiah Woods, tackled by linebacker Jeremiah Trotter. Getting tongue-tied. Those two Jeremiahs on the defense. As it looks like the bets are rolling in. 4,000 are being put on the Jacksonville Jaguars. 20 on the 49ers. As this one goes up to Tory Holt, but he gets popped by two defenders, and a roughing the passers penalty is going to get thrown. Warren Sapp gets called for a penalty. You got to watch out for that defensive line. They got Warren Sapp, Booger McFarland, Hugh Douglas, and Ron Porcher. Four people that could cause a lot of trouble for Orlando Pace in the offensive line. As Jerome Bettis gets a handoff, trucking the first defender, getting tackled after a 3-yard gain. Moving the ball right near the midfield at the 49-yard line over in Jaguars territory now. 2nd and 7. Got Tory Holt on the left side wide open as he gets tackled in open field by Darren Sharper. So Orlando Pace in the offensive line is trying to alert Peyton Manning that there's a blitz coming through. You got 4-man rush as he hits his tight end, Erwin Conwell. Erwin Conwell is a sleeper at the tight end position. He caught 3 touchdowns against the St. Louis Rams in that NFC Championship where they demolished them on their own home field turf. getting their payback from losing to this team in the 1999 NFC Championship. As this one goes through. Ball is at the 31-yard line. We got trips on the left side of the field. Erwin Conwell switches his stance. Peyton is looking upfield. Has a receiver. Is caught, but it's dropped. Veteran receiver Jerry Rice drops his first pass of the day. What a mistake by the veteran. I'll tell you what, he's been very consistent for a very long time. As he's doing it again, this time it's caught by Tory Holt. Tory has 3 catches for 29 yards. He's a reliable receiver. Jerry Rice is 37 years old, but still producing at an elite level. Had 1,500 yards receiving in just year 15. As Peyton is looking up the seam, hits his receiver, and is caught by Jerry Rice. We thought we were just talking bad about him, and he catches the first touchdown in any given weekday, Super Bowl 5. What a catch over 2 defenders. He dropped the first pass, catches that second one. Veteran receiver saying, I got them hands. Throw it my way. And it looks like 20,000 is still put on the 49ers to win as they come across scoring first. 49ers go up by 7 quickly. So Jaguars getting ready to return. They have a crazy dynamic duo in his backfield that can return kicks any second of the game. Randy Moss returns this one, fills this one. He gets tackled down at the 27-yard line. Great field coverage from that kickoff team. Steve McNair has about 4,000 yards on the season through 38 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. Is the MVP and winner of the 1998 Super Bowl over the St. Louis Rams. Coming out and looking to do the same against the San Francisco 49ers. Trailing by 7, motioning wide receiver Joe Jurevicius to the right. Barry Sanders breaks the first tackle, but it gains 4 yards before getting pulled down at the 31-yard line. And this time it's 2nd and 6 from the 31-yard line. Motion right is Dante Hall. Play actions, looking upfield, has a receiver down the seam, and he drops it. That was Isaac Bruce who he was connecting with. He dropped the reception.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Steve McNair drop it back, a 4-man rush. He gets sacked. Quentin Coriac comes through and sacks him. He wasn't even expecting that linebacker to come through as they drop 7 in coverage. And they only showed a 3-man stunt, but that linebacker came free. So Jaguars having to punt it on their first possession. 49ers getting an extra chance at some more points as Tory Holt takes this one quickly to the 40-yard line. So the first touchdown went to Jerry Rice just after we were talking bad about him. Not necessarily talking bad, but just saying that he might have been losing a little bit of dust as this one goes to Ed McCaffrey, who just had his son Christian McCaffrey. He's been running around in the practice facilities in the 49ers stadium. And he's up in the stands. I know you guys see him. He was cheering with his son, looking towards that sideline. Jerome Bettis gets popped by Teddy Bruschi and Booger McFarland. This time 2nd and 9 for the 47-yard line. Peyton looking left, hits up Erwin Conwell, who breaks the first tackle from cornerback Aeneas Williams. So Duval County is trailing by 7. 3rd and 4 from the 42-yard line. Can they stop it? He catches it. And a first down is caught right there. What a great catch from wide receiver Tory Holt. 1st and 10 from the 31, motioning his tight end to the left. That's Erwin Conwell. Peyton Manning hands it off to Jerome Bettis. Jerome Bettis trying to get the outside. Stiff arms the first defender and tackled down after gaining 2 yards. He gave Aeneas Williams a prayer hand to the face. But Aeneas Williams came back and tackled him afterwards. Another handoff. Actually, it's a play action. Dumps it off to his fullback this time. Tackled by number 94, Hugh Douglas. This time, drop back pass, looking right, hits up Ed McCaffrey. So they're just dotting up this team every chance they get. If they can continue to push the ball down the field slowly and not have to rush it, and then if they could get the lead and get Jerome Bettis in his defense, game might be over quickly as he dumps it off. Gets hit. Teddy Bruschi with the clean tackle on the tight end. Any given weekday, we like to hit stick people out here, so be careful. As Tory Holt motioning to the right, trips on the right side now. Might be a bubble screen. Look right. It is. Quick pass. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. A flea flicker for a touchdown. Oh. What the heck? I haven't seen that happen. And the 49ers do a trick pass. Get the false start, offsides penalty on the Jaguars defensive line. No, it was roughing the passer. And they throw a flea flicker for a touchdown. The 49ers came to play.
The kicker on for the point after.
So 49ers jump up by 14 quickly. Oh my gosh. I think predictions are still up. If you have the chance to vote, go ahead and vote for the 49ers. You're going to get yourself a good payday by the way that this game is rolling, as we only have 2 minutes and 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Randy Moss and Dante Hall getting ready to return. Randy gets the ball at the 20-yard line. He cuts up the middle. Gets tackled at the 27 again. Coach Doc is trying to get his team ready, as they already have 15 yards worth of penalties going against them. They average about 28 up on the season. They're getting close to that marker already. So 1st and 10 for the 27 after punting it on the first drive. Barry Sanders gets the handoff. All he needs is a couple of inches, and he could break a 40-yard play easily. As he gets tackled out, only getting 4 on that rush attempt. Steve McNair, play actions, gets sacked again. Oh, he breaks it. He gets sacked and fumbled. Oh my gosh, he's picked up by Jonathan Ogden. What a crazy turn of events. He breaks the tackle from Jason Taylor. Gets smacked by Bryant Young, fumbles. Jonathan Ogden picks it up. Tries to gain a little bit of yards back, and no. Tackle down at the 23-yard line. Third and 23. Has so much pressure. Jason Taylor comes through and sacks him again. That's his 3rd sack of the day. Oh my gosh. 4th and 31. Steve McNair, after winning and having all the composure in Super Bowl 3 in 1998, is struggling with the offense today, as they have to punt it again and a fair catch at the 47-yard line.
And taken. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 47.
What a sack. Jason Taylor and that defensive line coming through, causing all problems for the Jaguars offense. That great line that they have is struggling against Jason Taylor and Bryant Young. As Peyton Manning coming out, looking up the middle, hits up Jerome Bettis, who trucks a defender before, and plowing through everybody. Oh my gosh. This offense came prepared. Defense isn't ready.
1st down, 49ers.
1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Let's see what Peyton can do as he's been dotting up. He lobs it upfield, but it's almost picked off. Oh my gosh, Darius Sharper ran into his cornerback as he tried to come away with a pick right there. Fell shortly afterwards, and the ball flew out of his hands. This one, play actions, dumps it off to his tight end. He's going to get the yardage. No, he doesn't. Gets tackled 2 yards short of the 1st down marker, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter, as we're seeing this offense for the San Francisco 49ers come away with 2 touchdowns on 2 drives in the first quarter. See if this Jaguars defense can step up. They normally fly to the football, but Jerome Bettis, look at this man, ping-ponging off of everybody. Feels a body, run through it. Warren Sapp and Booger McFarland, usually they collapse the pocket well. They're struggling to get pressure today. Let's see what they can do on this 3rd and 2. There's a 3rd and 2, shotgun formation. They're motioning their tight end back left. Is he an extra blocker? Nope. He's coming back. They throw it. Nope, he pump fakes it. Has 5-man pressure on him. He gets sacked and he fumbles. That Jacksonville defense that we're used to seeing finally comes up and get a stop, sacking Peyton Manning, stopping them from getting that 1st down and potentially more. The kick is good, so a 17-point lead with 10 minutes and 26 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. If you are watching on Twitch, Make sure you drop an emote, drop a thumbs up, whatever you got, as this one is going to get returned by Randy Moss for the third time. He gets tackled this time at the 21-yard line. They gave him the forward progress as we saw him go down at the 17. If you're watching on YouTube, man, say what's up. Drop a thumbs up, drop an AGW, a 1 or a 2, whichever team you think is going to win, as Jacksonville Jaguars is coming out on offense again. They need to hand it off to Barry Sanders more, that fast running back. There's running backs that are fast in this league, and then there's Barry. Elusive, shifty, all the above, as they hand it off to Ricky Williams to back up. Ricky breaks the first defender but gets tackled after only a 3-yard gain.
Tackled at the 25-yard line.
They got
A 3-yard pickup.
trips on the right side. The tight end is on the left side of the offensive line. Jason Taylor coming through. He sees something. He lobs it up. Randy Moss has a beat. Randy gets a 63-yard catch. His first catch of the day. 63 yards and pushing him right into red zone territory. That's what Champ Bailey has to watch out for. He thought that he had the pressure from Jason Taylor, but Randy Moss showing who is the boss as he comes through with a nice 63-yard reception. 13-yard line for the Jacksonville Jaguars as they flip the field immediately. All he needs is one play and one mishap. As this one gets caught, what the fuck? He threw that one right in the needle in the haystack. A random lucky pass, and talk about some focus from tight end Tua Millie as Tua gets the red zone touchdown, getting guarded by 3 defenders. What a risky throw by Steve McNair. Good guys, what a great turn of events we just saw.
The kick is good. Makes this
Randy Moss and then a touchdown.
17. Jaguars 7.
So a 13-point lead, sorry, a 10-point lead for the 49ers as they have Aaron Glenn and Tory Holt returning kicks. Aaron Glenn gets this one. Aaron Glenn at the 20-yard line gets tackled by Darren Sharper at the 28.
Niners take over first and 10. At their own 28.
How are we feeling about this, chat? What do we think about this game so far? First and 10, 28-yard line. Peyton commanding the offense, 9 minutes, 7 seconds left. Hits up Tory Holt. Tory Holt trucks Bobby Taylor, cornerback Bobby Taylor, before falling forward for 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
Drop back. Oh, handoff. Jerome Bettis rumbling through the middle. That is the buzz. 4 carries for 19 yards. If he starts getting that ball on the ground, the game might be over a lot faster than the Jaguars can expect for it to be. As you can see the banners at the top of the screen, the Jacksonville Jaguars won their first Super Bowl in 1998. This is the San Francisco 49ers' first Super Bowl appearance. Peyton Manning commanding the offense in this matchup as Jerry Rice gets tagged by Bobby Taylor and Jeremiah Trotter.
It's a pickup of 6.
Jerome, that's a 250-pound running back, as this one is caught by Tory Holt. I believe that has to be his 5th catch of the day, maybe even 6th. Oh, we got a jump from the 49ers offensive line. Peyton Manning tried to get the defense to jump. They did, but that offensive line on the right side jumped as well. So 3rd and inches is now 3rd and 5. As we have a motion to the left side, as long as they don't turn the ball over, they have this game locked. Jerry Rice catches it across the middle on a slant route over Aeneas Williams, cornerback right there, in coverage on that veteran receiver. 37 years old, still routing up corners, as Aeneas Williams is also 32, the veteran cornerback. Very good open field tackler. 3-man rush for the Jaguars. And Jerome hops over a defender and gets popped by Darren Sharper, but he still falls forward. Good gosh.
22-yard line. A gain of 15. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 for the 22-yard line, nearing red zone territory. Let's see what this defense could do as they have 4 linemen stunt. A jet pass to Tory Holt gets snuffed behind the line of scrimmage for a 2-yard loss by rookie defensive end Sean Ellis.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Sean Ellis on the top of the screen. Booger McFarland, 92. Warren Sapp, number 99 in the middle. We got Hugh Douglas, number 53, as this one gets caught by Jerry. Peyton Manning already has 154 yards, as it's a 3rd and 1 for the 13-yard line. You know who's getting it. The bus, I formation. Actually, they hand it to the fullback. The fullback gets through. Fullback gets a touchdown. That is the 3rd touchdown of the day for this 49ers offense. Jacksonville has to tighten up their defense because they're not ready. 49ers came out pounding. Ray Zellers takes a 13-yard rush right up the middle. Everyone thought it was going to Jerome Bettis. They flipped the defense to his side. Instead, cut right up the middle. It wasn't a toss. It was a dash. How about a dive right through the middle? 24-7, back to a 17-point lead.
Niners 24, Jaguars 7.
This time it's return. Let's see, we got Randy Moss for his 4th return today. He ran a Super Bowl kick return back against the Baltimore Ravens on the opening kick in a AFC Championship, as well as a kick return back against the St. Louis Rams back in 1998 in the Super Bowl to win the game. 1st and 10, 27-yard line. Throws it off quickly to Dante Hall. Dante Hall gets his first catch of the day, moving it to the 1st down, close to the midfield marker. 1st and 10 for the 42-yard line. Steve McNair, they called him Big Country. He was given that nickname by his strength training coach in college. Or not Big Country, but more so Country Baby. Reason why is because he was super strong. And the strength and conditioning coach told him he had to do 225 pounds bench press 10 times, and then he wouldn't have to lift again. He took the bet, did the 225 easily, and went back to sleep. He's a heavy napper. Steve McNair was a heavy napper during his day. He might not have napped before this game, as he's struggling right now, trailing by 17, 3rd and inches. It's a sneak deke. It goes through for a 1st down. He's starting to get in his groove, moving the ball. Just 3 minutes and 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the quarter. This one handed off to Ricky Williams. Ricky Williams cuts up. Ricky Williams gets 14 and a 1st down.
That's another Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
This time he got motioning out, empty formation. Ricky Williams outside. Millie blocking on the left. Has to dump it off quickly. It goes out of bounds. Felt that pressure from the defensive line. Now, we're about to hit the 2-minute warning after this next play, as long as it stays in bounds. Motioning from Randy Moss as he comes inside near his tight end. Millie hovered by the tight end. Randy, and he gets sacked. A cornerback blitz, safety blitz from Lance Schulters as he comes through and sacks Steve McNair as they lose 6 yards on that play. He was not expecting that cornerback blitz right there. Let's take a look back on the 2000 season. Keyshawn Johnson was a Triple Crown receiver, had 2,036 yards, shattered the previous receiving record as another sack. Oh my gosh, they're not blocking this defense. 4th and 22, a minute and 50 seconds left on the clock. Now a minute and 26 after that accelerated clock, and a sky punt as this one gets pinned at the 20-yard line. Yeah, Keyshawn Johnson is the leading receiver. He has the Triple Crown. Matt Hasselbeck was awarded the MVP, and the Titans got the Triple Crown themselves with getting a wide receiver, Offensive Player of the Year, quarterback MVP, and a Defensive Player of the Year with Javon Kears, who had 21.5 sacks. Peyton Manning was the runner-up. As Manning comes out, hands it off to his running back, Jerome Bettis. He gets snuffed after only a 1-yard gain. Jerome Bettis, that is a pure monster right there. The 49ers calls timeout. Try to leave a little bit of time on the clock. We're out here in Minnesota for the Super Bowl. I hope you guys are excited and enjoying this one. Stay tuned because we do have a halftime show coming up after the end of the 2nd quarter. Jerome Bettis brings a power to this offense built with speed and precision. It's like a full torpedo as they dumps it off to his wide receiver, Ed McCaffrey. He gets tackled down after a 6-yard gain. 3rd and 2, 42 seconds left on the clock. Let's see if they can get the first down and an encroachment penalty. They get an automatic first down. Jerry Rice catches it and got demolished. Maybe concussed after that hit. Warren Sapp not disciplined. Getting very eager to get to the quarterback. Grants him an extra first down. It was going to be a first down no matter what after that secure-handed catch by wide receiver Jerry Rice. Empty formation for Peyton. Peyton looking. Hits his tight end. His tight end falls short near midfield, and they call a time out. So 30 seconds before halftime, a 17-point lead. 49ers trying to add an extra 3 minimum on top of that scoreboard. See what they can do. There's a 2nd and 5. Shotgun formation, dumps it off to Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice gets another reception. Tackle down, and another timeout call. They are near field goal range. They're at the 47-yard line. All they need is probably like another 5 yards, and they can potentially make this kick. But they do have to spike it or get out of bounds immediately. Shotgun formation. Peyton looking upfield. Throws it left. Hits his tight end. His tight end falls inbounds. And 20 seconds left. 10. They're going to go for it. 8 seconds. 7. So they're just going to shoot. Try for a downfield. Pass. And Peyton fumbles. Don't let anybody get this one. And that's going to bring us to halftime. So that brings us to halftime. We're 24-7. Hope you guys have been enjoying this matchup so far. A 17-point lead for the San Francisco 49ers. Let's get ready for the halftime show.
And when you're standing inside my door, from what the fuck, these niggas way too grown trying to find themselves. He wanna fit in, he only wanna get money, he wanna get help. You should quit all the hating and shit, it really ain't good for your health. He wanna act like a child, cool, I'm giving that nigga a belt. I for sure don't trust nobody, playing the cards on deal. Still don't want no love from the bitch that
your halftime show. Halftime show by Xavier. Yeah, we're in with that halftime show.
I'm thinking about feeding my dogs some beef and turning them boys to soldiers. I'm riding around some heat on me cause the city out here getting colder. We sitting inside the tents, don't hide that gas. What's that odor? What's that smell? We got a whole lot of fire, he wants some smoke. He trying to swallow his pride and bite his tongue, but he might choke. I'm still on go, I still ain't switch up sides with my folks. They used to trying to keep up with my stride, but it ain't close. What the fuck, these niggas way too grown trying to find themselves. He wanna fit in, he only wanna get money, he wanna get help. You should quit all the hating and shit, it really ain't good for your health. He wanna act like a child, cool, I'm giving that nigga a belt. I for sure don't trust nobody, playing the cards on deal. Still don't want no love from the bitch that don't even love herself. I'm swimming around with the sharks and shit, and I dove in that bitch like Phelps. Still in here on 10, I tripped and shit, but I ain't fail. But I ain't fail.
What a halftime show by Xavier. We had a halftime show featuring Rocky. I don't know if you guys saw the dog Rocky. That's our boy. We love him. We love him to death. As we're going to sim to the end of the game, the speed is set to slow. When we look at this matchup, man, we're seeing a hard-fought game by the San Francisco 49ers. Can you guys hear? I'm not hearing anything on my end as that reception goes for a long first down by wide receiver Tory Holt. So we're having mishaps in the booth, chat. After the end of this play, we're going to reload any given weekday. The halftime show was so rocky, we're starting to have volume problems. We can't hear the game. We can't hear the screen, guys. What's going on? We got Xavier in the chat. We appreciate you for the halftime show, brother. You killed it. You rocked out so hard the screen started messing up. We can't even hear the broadcasting booth, so I have to go in here and talk to everybody upstairs and see what's going on. This isn't the first time that they decided to just mess up the broadcast like that. After we come back from halftime, a 24-7 point lead by the San Francisco 49ers. After that reception from Tory Holt. Getting right back to the 2000 Super Bowl. Who needs Michael Jackson when you got Xavier in the chat? Let's resume the 24-7. The fix is in, y'all. The fix is in. Jacksonville Jaguars coming out after the power went out because of the halftime show. So I had to go talk to everybody upstairs. Let them know that, hey, we can't hear the broadcasting booth. We had to pause the game. Get everything set back up. A 17-point lead by the Jacksonville Jaguars. By the San Francisco 49ers. Let's see if the Jacksonville Jaguars can come back as the 49ers have the ball right out of halftime from the 32-yard line. Peyton Manning commanding the offense. And they get a false start penalty immediately. First and 15, the predictions have closed. It's like somebody put 20,000 on the 49ers to win. As Jerome Bettis gets this run, tackled down shortly by Warren Sapp. 2nd and 12 after that 3-yard run. I see fans are tweeting, talking about this is a charity season for the 49ers as the Rams commissioner wishes his team would be here. Got to coach better. And Jerome Bettis is ping-ponging off of people.
The pass complete to number 36. A gain of 10 yards.
Oh, almost another offsides penalty. This time, play action gets caught by the receiver, Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice has about 6 catches in this matchup today alone.
4 yards.
I need to get them numbers from him. 9:11 is on the clock. 1 minute, 10 seconds. 20-yard line. Jerome Bettis spinning. Gets tackled by a prowl of Jaguars after gaining 4 yards. So 16-yard line. 2nd and 6. The Jacksonville Jaguars defense is struggling. The offense can barely get the ball back. As normally they're... Oh my gosh, another missed tackle from the Jaguars defender. Darren Sharper trying to put a hit on him to get a hit stick fumble.
First and goal.
Got to come through and connect with that tackle. Make him feel it. As this time it goes to Kareem Abdul. Kareem gets the touchdown. Extending the 17-point lead by 24. 49ers came through humming. Offense is clicking on all cylinders. We got a touchdown for Tory Holt. A touchdown for Jerry Rice. A touchdown by fullback Ray Zellers. And now a touchdown by running back Abdul Kareem Al-Jabbar. He was sued by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in 1997. Had to change his name. Formerly born and known as Shaman Shah. Now has a touchdown in the Super Bowl. Looks like this one, the Jacksonville Jaguars don't change it up within the next couple quarters. They're done. As this one is returned by Randy. Randy getting the ball, cutting in the middle, stiff arming the defender, gets tackled by Champ Bailey on the kickoff team, and a holding penalty. Illegal block in the back is going to prevent and lose any extra yards that he would have had. It was the 32-yard line, moves him back 11 yards to the 21. So a 21-yard line start for the Jacksonville Jaguars offense. They hand it off to Barry Sanders on the outside zone, which he normally runs well at, as he breaks the first tackle, hurdles over Aaron Glenn, but falls out of bounds. He's getting chased by linebacker Quentin Coriat.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Trailing by 24, 7 minutes, 26 seconds left on the clock. Dumps it off in the middle to running back Barry Sanders, who drops it. Tackled by Junior Seau in coverage.
third down and 4.
3rd and 4, 27-yard line. This one, drop back pass, lobbed up. Itua Millie. Somebody just gave a follow. Rafiki, thank you for hopping in the chat. Appreciate you, brother. As a tight end, Itua Millie catches that reception on a post corner route. Moving the chains as Barry Sanders gets the handoff. Barry has open lane and blockers. Barry gets a touchdown. He's hurrying, and he gets it. A 60-yard rushing touchdown for Barry Sanders to get the lead from 24 down to 17. That might be the excitement that the Jacksonville Jaguars need. I told you, Barry Sanders, all he needs is a couple inches, and once he gets it, he's in flow state. Don't get him activated. Loose as a goose as they come out and trying to go for the 2-point conversion.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
We got a motion right from wide receiver Dante Hall. Steve McNair throws it to him and almost throws an interception. So what would have been a 17-point lead if they would have just took the field goal. They tried to go for 2 to make it 16, and now they're trailing by 18. Still need 3. Appreciate you for hopping in the chat, brother. That run by Barry Sanders had me going crazy. Gassing for a touchdown. As Tory Holt and Aaron Glenn are returning. This time it's fielded by Aaron Glenn at kick return. Glenn gets the ball to the 30-yard line. Tackled by their fullback for the Jacksonville Jaguars. In red zone today, they're 100% efficiency. Peyton Manning has dotted up. Earlier in his rookie season, him and Coach Harris were butting heads. Peyton Manning was not listening to any of the play calls that the coach was calling, and they end up having a terrible year. As he dumps it off to Jerome Bettis, Jerome gets the first down. So, if we look back at Jerry Rice is in his second Super Bowl. He won his first Super Bowl with the Jacksonville Jaguars in the 1998 season, and he's in his second Super Bowl, and he's defeating the Jacksonville Jaguars. As Tory Holt gets the reception, cutting all the way upfield, gaining 40 yards, 42 to be exact, moving it from the other side of the field to the 26-yard line. Split backfield. We got Jerome Bettis getting the handoff. Gets tackled by Teddy Bruschi. Teddy Bruschi pops him behind the line of scrimmage. So it looks like too many people are voting and betting on the Jacksonville Jaguars as the 49ers now have an 18-point lead and in red zone territory, looking to make it at least 21. Second and 12 after that 2-yard loss from Jerome Bettis. 28-yard line. Peyton looking upfield, hits his tight end. His tight end, Erwin Conwell, gets the first down. They're just gashing his defense. Anything that they throw, it can't get matched. Peyton Manning has this team's number. Drop back pass, looking up the middle again, hits up his wide receiver 2. Oh my gosh, his wide receiver 3 on the depth chart, I should say. So it's first to go from the 1-yard line. Jerome is going to get this one. It looks like an inside zone potentially. Jacksonville Jaguars watching as the tight end motions. They're seeing it as man coverage. It is. Has the running back. Jerome Bettis gets his first touchdown of the Super Bowl in his history. 49ers is putting it on the Jaguars. Good gosh, talk about a beating. A 250-pound running back gets a touchdown. Putting up the board after this field goal. It's going to be a 25-point lead. This is just one of those games. Got to be careful. Jacksonville Jaguars are likely 1-1 in their Super Bowl record after this matchup, and they almost get a block kick, but it can't get swatted away. Good gosh, this is the 5th year of any given weekday. 5 years, we've already witnessed some dynasties rise and some dynasties fall. We witnessed Dante Hall return a kick, get tackled down at the 26-yard line. We've seen many teams make trades to get a Super Bowl win. One of them, it actually worked out for the Rams. They traded away all of their picks. They don't have a single first-round pick until 2004. And they got their first Super Bowl win in 1999 over the Pittsburgh Steelers, as this one goes to Isaac Bruce. Isaac Bruce gets the first down. The AFC has seen plenty of AFC championships with the Miami Dolphins and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Miami Dolphins lost to the Baltimore Ravens in the AFC divisional round. Tom Brady, Ray Lewis, and Eddie George demolished them. But Tom Brady couldn't make it past the Jacksonville Jaguars, who we were seeing stumbling against the San Francisco 49ers team by 25 points as the encroachment penalty gets a first down. The new millennium, tell you that much, the Y2K, they said everything was going to break this year in 2000. Instead, it gave us this amazing Super Bowl as look at Isaac Bruce reaching for the first down. Got 2 number 80s on the field, Jerry Rice and Isaac Bruce. Jerry Rice has been in this league since day one. As he looks upfield, overshoots his receiver. That is a 5'10" Dante Hall. He was looking to catch that ball in traffic. As Ricky Williams, the running back, is in backfield. Backing up veteran running back Barry Sanders. Looking upfield as the receiver is caught by tight end Itu Amili.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Go. First and 10, motioning wide receiver Randy Moss inside. We haven't seen much of him today as he gets this reception. Getting close to the end of the third quarter. They need a score here to put up some points. They're wasting too much time. 2nd and 5, 15-yard line. Drop back pass. Looking up the seam, almost caught as Isaac Bruce gets the ball swatted away by Julian Peterson. Air McNair brought this franchise their first touchdown in 1998. He's the reason Jacksonville is the standard for the AFC. But instead, they're struggling as Steve McNair gets sacked. He didn't know where to go. Jason Taylor and Quinn Coriat. Oh my gosh, Quinn Coriat just punched Steve McNair in the stomach. What the heck are you doing? We know you're excited, but come on now. That's going to be a $100,000 fine. I can't wait to find him and get that paycheck. Look at him. He gut punches him right at the end of this. Now show it. Show the highlight. Show him getting gut punched. Oh, they don't show it. Son of a gun. And this one's going to be a field goal by Adam Vinatieri. Turning the league down to 22. Game is lights out for the Jaguars. There's no way you can come back from this. Peyton Manning getting ready to command the offense. Fielding the kick return. This time is Aaron Glenn. Aaron Glenn jukes the defender. Number 51 is Mobley. On third down efficiency, they're 88% today in the Super Bowl, averaging throughout the season was at 46. This is a great offense. They've already gotten past their passing yards today. They're at 308. They average about 290. As this one is almost picked off, but they call a pass interference. The defender didn't turn his head.
Pass interference. Defense.
Oh my gosh. What would have been a pick if he would have just looked for the ball. Instead, he's trying to watch the eyes of the receiver right there. I don't know what the hell he was looking at, honestly. Drop back pass up the middle. This has been his go-to all day. Slants and drags. They've been taking their time going down the field. Told you, as long as they took their time earlier in this game, they're going to win. As soon as they start forcing stuff down the field, that's where the penalties come across. I mean, they get penalized, I should say, as far as the turnovers. So that's going to be the end of the third quarter as the time starts to dwindle down. Everything that's happened in this league, every single trade, every single draft pick, every single Super Bowl has led to this quarter. Peyton Manning wants his first championship. Steve McNair wants his second. But with only 11 minutes left in this game, Steve McNair likely is going to finish with a 1-1 record for any given weekday history. As Jerome Bettis gets this run, tackled down after gaining 5. 49ers is closing in on a win. Coach Harris finally got his stuff together after struggling in his first couple seasons, make it in his season 5, but his third season with his young quarterback. As Jerome bounces off tackles, gets the first down. That's lights out. 10 minutes is what's remaining in this game, and likely to end. If you're watching, I appreciate you guys for showing up. Jerome Bettis is destroying this team. Oh my gosh, almost another encroachment penalty. Another handoff to Jerome. Jerome gets tackled by Teddy Bruschi. A great open field tackle by the young linebacker. Number 54 right there. 2nd and 10, 37-yard line. Defense needs a turnover. As he dumps it off quickly. Oh my gosh, the ball was almost tipped and caught by Abdul Kareem. Peyton trying to ice the game. He's feeling pressure. They're sending a quarterback and a safety blitz. As they send 5, it gets right through. Bobby Taylor sacks him. A strip sack is recovered by the offensive line. That would have been what they needed. The offense can't score. The defense needed it right there. Bobby Taylor gets a strip sack on Peyton Manning. And that stops them from adding points to the board. So 4th and 20, 47-yard line, a sky punt. That honestly looks like a scary one. Didn't go far, but Steve McNair has one last quarter to try to confirm his legacy for the Jacksonville Jaguars, as he's got his weapons. Randy Moss, who we only hit up a couple times today. Isaac Bruce, Dante Hall, and Barry Sanders backing him up. Motion left, trips on the left side, looking down the middle, hits up his wide receiver, Isaac Bruce waits in the way. Isaac Bruce, he's getting caught. Aaron Glenn tackles him, and he fumbles. Whoa! He fumbled. I don't know if he was down by contact or not, but if it wasn't, Jason Belser just got the clutchest play of the game, getting a fumble recovery. Aaron Glenn hawked him down from behind. That is a hustle play. His elbow was down. Oh my gosh. That would have been lights out for sure for the Jaguars, as that was recovered. 49ers trying to see what's going on. And it is getting called back. I had to text the people up in New York to make sure that they reviewed it. New York, come on, get this team together on the field. They're calling fumbles, chat. Get them together now. Isaac Bruce, his elbow falls down. He should be marked down at the 5-yard line. Good Lord. So they are going to overturn it. Oh, he's marked down at the 10. So empty formation for Steve McNair. Drop back pass. Feels a 4-man rush. Steve McNair has to run it. Gets sacked. No air McNair this time as he tries to run for a touchdown. Gets taken down by Jason Taylor. This time it's 2nd and goal from the 9-yard line. Quick slant down the middle, tackle down at the 1-yard line. They need to hurry up, they're wasting time. 49ers are sending blitz pressure. Steve McNair looking to make a sneak deke. Is this going to convert? The sneak deke converts. Or McNair, he gets a touchdown on a sneak deke in a Super Bowl. They were just trailing by 22. Likely going to be maybe 15 unless they decide to go for 2 after this PAT. Let's see what they do. They are going for 2. We don't have tush pushes in any given week that we got sneak deeks. As Steve McNair is trying to, he's in empty formation. He sees something. They're blitzing. He doesn't throw it. What the? I don't know what the heck he's doing. So now they're still trailing by 16. As they could have just taken a PAT right there. They decided to go for 2, obviously, to make it 14 points. But Steve McNair can't get the ball out of his hands. And this time, returned by Tory Holt. Tory Holt gets the ball running in the middle. He gets tackled down at the 29-yard line. So as long as Peyton Manning does not turn the ball over, this game is likely theirs, as they still have a 16-point lead with 6 minutes and 54 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Time is dwindling. First and 10, handoff. Jerome Bettis gets snuffed out in the backfield.
Number 36 on the carry.
Tackled by some Jaguars. 2nd and 11, 28-yard line. Trips on the right side, motioning his tight end. Now is back to deuce wide. This is wide receiver Jerry Rice in the middle. Jerry Rice gets popped. Falls forward. Gains 9 on the reception.
Complete to number 80. A 9-yard gain on the play.
9-yard gain for wide receiver Jerry Rice. So just need 2 yards to get a first down and likely ice this game. He's empty formation. Empty formation. The pressure is getting to him. He hits his receiver, Ed McCaffrey. Oh, gets the first down. Get it to the 42-yard line. And the Jaguars needed 1 stop. Couldn't call the correct coverage. 1st and 10, 42-yard line. Jerome gets it. Jerome falls forward, getting 4 yards. So any given weekday is bringing to you Super Bowl 5 from Peyton Manning and Jerome Bettis, Isaac Bruce, Tory Holt. Oh my gosh, and Jerry Rice. Look at this one. He catches his ball. Jerry Rice catches his 10th reception today. 83 yards on 10 catches for veteran receiver and likely his homegoing game. Isaac Bruce, oh my gosh, I'm getting his names mixed up. Tory Holt catches it across the middle, gets the first down. 4 minutes left in the game. Peyton Manning throwing dots all around the field. 1st and 10, 21-yard line. Handoff. Oh, Peyton Manning running a read option. He doesn't pay for it. Instead, a secure tackle by the quarterback. You should have put a head on him to knock that man out. Hit his sternum. Made that flak jacket come loose. 2nd and 8, 19-yard line. You got Isaac Bruce. Jesus, I just keep calling this man Isaac. Tory Holt and Jerry Rice at the top of the screen. Great open field tackle. So after this field goal or even touchdown, yeah, the game is over. I don't know what Jacksonville is doing. What are you guys doing? Timeout called. And it was called by Jacksonville, who wasted it, basically. They might as well just let the clock run. Peyton, feeling a 4-man rush, has a receiver over the middle, and it's caught again. Tory Holt is eating barbecue chicken on his Jacksonville Jaguars defense. There's nothing that they can do to stop them. Going crazy. Oh my gosh. This time handoff to Jerome. Jerome breaks the first tackle spinning. Gets 2 yards on a rush. 49ers defense came up so clutch for this team today. Jason Taylor was coming off the edge. Jonathan Ogden couldn't cover him. Champ Bailey came up clutch a couple times. Got mossed by Randy Moss one time. He throws a quick screen pass to wide receiver Ed McCaffrey. Hey, what? Going out and acquiring Jerry Rice from the Jacksonville Jaguars, they did trade him away to the San Francisco 49ers after the 49ers initially sent them away before they acquired Peyton Manning. That was what they needed as Tory Holt gets his another touchdown. That is the touchdown to end it for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Duval is going home sad. Might as well fire up them buses because you guys are done today. Catches a drag route. He's getting followed by 2 defenders. How do you get double coverage and still get a touchdown on a drag route? I don't think that's how defenses are supposed to work. Tory Holt gets a touchdown again. And bang, bang, Niner gang likely is going back to San Francisco with a parade and a trophy as they now have a 21-point lead, 45-22 over the Jacksonville Jaguars. 12 plays, 72 yards, and they chewed that clock. Jacksonville just couldn't come a clutch in the Super Bowl. They fought hard in 1998, but this one, Randy Moss takes his kick return. See what he can do as he stiff arms a defender. Gets tackled down at the 27-yard line. Steve McNair shaking his head in sorrow, but he still trots back out on the field. He's a winner. That man just wants to win. That's all he does. He fights hard. He tries his best, but nothing he could do as the defense did not help him out. He didn't turn the ball over today. Looking, hits up Ricky Williams. Ricky Williams in his 2nd year, likely to take helm of the backfield after Barry Sanders retires. Barry is 32 years old. Motioning Isaac Bruce to the left. And that's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. A sad, sad game for the Jacksonville Jaguars and Duval, but you fought hard. A great season, 15-2 on the year. Just couldn't finish it out. As he dumps it off to Ricky Williams again. Oh, Ricky Williams breaks the tackle and getting tackled at the 41-yard line. What a great run after that reception. They didn't target Randy Moss much, as they do hit him right here up the middle. They should have been looking at him earlier in the game. It's too late to try to do it now. I hate when these teams try to do this. Try to get the offense going late in the game. You had 4 quarters to do this, fella. As Jason Taylor comes through and sacks him. He didn't see him. A big sack. Down goes Steve McNair. Aaron McNair got put in the ground. And this one, a 4-man rush on the 49ers, and another sack. Good gosh. Quentin Coriat, Jason Taylor coming through. Offense can't keep them contained. 3rd and 23. Steve McNair on the last play breaks the first tackle, gets sacked by Jason Taylor. Oh my gosh, what are you gonna do? Go for it again? On 4th down and get sacked again? It's the 4th and 25. Just put the ball away, do something. Get out of here. As he's looking, Philip Rupture. Oh my gosh, he got punched again. 1st and 10 for the 49ers in a kneel down territory as they get 3 sacks in a row. 4 actually. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th down. A sack for sack for sack for sack. And the 49ers are going home with the trophy. Look at Peyton Manning in that sideline. They're so lit. I'm so happy for this team. Look at them. The San Francisco 49ers are likely your Super Bowl champions. Well, I don't even know why I'm saying likely. They are your Super Bowl champions. Super Bowl 5 of any given weekday has crowned Peyton Manning in his 3rd year. 5,980 passing yards put up by this young quarterback. He was just 5 touchdowns short for being an MVP, but instead is likely the Super Bowl MVP as the confetti is pouring down. Jacksonville Jaguars have their heads hang low, but they can't be sad about this one. This was a hard-fought beating. They got the belt out. Gatorade is orange. I don't know if you guys bet on the Gatorade color. It's orange. Peyton Manning crowned the champion and likely the Super Bowl MVP as Steve McNair looks in sorrow, shaking his head that they have lost the Super Bowl. And as we take a second to look at the player stats on the game, what do you guys think? Oh my gosh, put the ring on Peyton Manning and Jason Taylor. Jason Taylor might be the MVP of this game. Peyton Manning, 39 completions, 43 attempts, 387 passing yards. He had 2 touchdowns, sorry. Tory Holt also had a flea flicker pass that went 14 yards. Good Lord. Look at that. Steve McNair had 15 for 20, 1 touchdown. On the rushing end, Jerome Bettis was trying his best to break free. He had 17 attempts, 60 yards. He was breaking a lot of tackles. He broke 11, but he only averaged about 3.5. Barry Sanders had that 41-yard rushing touchdown that salvaged his 5 attempts for 57 yards day. On the receiving end, check out these numbers. Tory Holt, 12 catches, 149 yards. And Jerry Rice, 15-year veteran, 37 years old, had 10 catches for 83 yards in a Super Bowl. He's got 2 Super Bowl rings. The Mississippi Valley State Black History College University receiver from Mississippi, the country receiver who caught bricks from his dad his dad was a brick mason. He was catching bricks, and now he catches touchdown passes, and he catches 10 catches in the Super Bowl. Wins the 2nd Super Bowl of his career. He's got 83 yards on 10 catches. Randy Moss had 4 catches for 90 yards. Wasn't featured much in this game. Isaac Bruce had 3 catches for 84. Steve McNair just couldn't get it going. Jonathan Ogden. Oh my gosh, what a terrible outing for him. I'll tell you what, he's gonna be spending the day on the blocking sheds after giving up 4 sacks. Jerry Reynolds gave up 3. John Fina gave up 1. Jerome Bettis gave up 1. John Michaels gave up 1 as well. On the defensive end, Aeneas Williams, 17 total tackles. He tried to keep this defense at bay, but the 32-year-old cornerback comes up short in his 2nd Super Bowl. He won 1, lost 1. Good gosh. As the Super Bowl tickers have now changed at the top. Look at the sacks, man. Quentin Corey at 4.5 sacks. Jason Taylor, 3.5. Good gosh. How many fumbles do we have today? Brian Young got a fumble. Bobby Taylor got a fumble. Warren Sapp got a fumble. Sean Ellis got a fumble. Only 1 was recovered. Wait, was any of them recovered? None of them were recovered. No interceptions today. Those fumbles, I'll tell you what. On the kick returning in, Tory Holt. Randy Moss leads the way with 97 return yards. Aaron Glenn, 67. Tory Holt 45. Let's find a thumbnail for this stream. What are we thinking for a thumbnail, chat? Honestly, is there any play? It could probably just be Peyton Manning. I think this would be a good thumbnail right here. Just something like this. Just simple. Let me move the banners. Move this up top. Yep, the simple right here. That is a good thumbnail. Get Peyton throwing it. Peyton to Jerry. Manning to Jerry right there. Wow. Man, what a game. I guess we could get started with the draft now. Let's look. The 49ers now have the last pick. Oh, there was a trade, chat. There was a trade done. Oh, let me get it up. Trade alert. I need to put the trade on the board. So the Philadelphia Eagles and Pittsburgh Steelers make a trade for the 2001 draft class. It looks like the Eagles will be sending away their first overall draft pick to the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers will be looking to acquire Michael Vick, and the Eagles will be looking to take LaDainian Tomlinson with the second draft pick. They also acquired Walter Jones, left tackle Walter Jones, for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So that is a trade that we have going on right now. Put that one down right here. See if we can get a Super Bowl recap. As we take a look back at the Super Bowl, we had an amazing outing for Peyton Manning in his first year. Look at him. Jacksonville Jaguars met up as the home team in Minnesota. Peyton Manning was dotting them up. There was nothing that this Jaguars defense could do, as Tory Holt had a couple of touchdowns. Had one touchdown, I should say. Peyton Manning threw 387 yards against the Jacksonville Jaguars defense. Good Lord. Let's see. Where is the draft board? The Ravens are on the clock. Baltimore Ravens are now on the clock. I appreciate you guys for joining, man. I will do the draft if you guys are interested in watching. Let me get the draft order together, as the Ravens now have the 7th pick. If you are in here, Chief, you can now make your pick. The San Francisco 49ers now have the last pick. Jaguars have the 8th after losing the Super Bowl. 49ers have pick 9, and they have pick 18. What a Super Bowl. Text him. Let me push the predictions. I realized I didn't push the predictions. You guys need to get y'all money. I'm holding y'all hostage right now. I need to speak up. Don't let me hold y'all hostage. Hey, push the predictions, chat. You want a refund? Nah, not after that. That was just a straight beating. They got taken into the corner. snatched up and beat. Predictions have been pushed. Appreciate you all for watching. All of my people on YouTube, man, I appreciate you guys so much. After that beating, take a look at the Super Bowl hype video one more time.
Biggest the what? Photo shoot. Yeah, flash. You are looking at a legend in the flesh. Fresh about the kitchen to the check. Blew a quarter key on the set. Biggest the what? Hold up. Pose. BB's in the chain looking wet. Deposit I ain't hit the count yet. Shit ain't verified like my check. Hold up. Pose. Yeah. Pose. Yeah. Pose. I am some photo shoot. Pose. Biggest what? Big as the Super Bowl. Photo shoot. Dope boy, I'm a Polaroid. Photos make me paranoid. Bitch up in up her camera phone. Go ahead, say it then. Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Who you bitches really rooting for? Biggest what? Biggest
In the
what?
backfield, Brady,
Biggest
left
what?
the pick. Touchdown.
Pause.
Manning,
Pause.
team right now.
Pause.
TNT
Pause.
Got Tory
Pause.
Tory
Pause.
ran
Hold up.
the waves.
Pause.
74. The buzz. Beep beep. Right through the four-man rush, and he runs it right up the middle. Feeling pressure. Dobbs gets it. Air McNair. My mic has been muted for the past, I don't know how long. I've been talking, thinking I'm talking to you guys, and I haven't been talking. Good Lord. Oh my gosh, I'm so annoyed. If you guys have been watching, I appreciate you guys for watching. On YouTube, I'm going to be stopping. That way I don't have any copyrights based on the music that I'm playing. I'm playing non-copyright music right now, but I'm going to play regular. If you guys enjoyed the Super Bowl, I appreciate it. Leave a thumbs up on the video. Make sure you say what's up in the chat. I'll be looking forward to seeing you guys later. You can also rewind the video if you want to, and tune in to any of the couple previous quarters. I appreciate you guys so much. Make sure you thumbs up on the video on YouTube. You guys have a good night.